What's going on, guys? My name is Lost, and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts Unicorns video. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about two old medals that have been added to the Superburst list. On top of that, we're also going to be talking about a few other medals that did get an upgrade, and we also got a brand new avatar board. And alongside that, we also got a few things yesterday as well that I wanted to go ahead and mention that in this update video. So, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, so as always, shout out to Roboloid and to Ryuji for allowing me to use the translations in my update videos. You can always find them on Discord or on Twitter at Roboloid or at Ryuji Blades. And of course, if you are new to the channel, you want to stay updated with Kingdom Hearts content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit a goal of 5,000 subs by the end of this year, and your support will be greatly appreciated. So, first things first, guys, is the draw ticket banner has been extended from April the 30th to May the 6th. Not sure as to why they decided to do this. My only guess is maybe there are events they have yet to release, organization event, that maybe will give us more tickets. So we'll see what happens with that. But either way, I mean, I guess I'll take the extension. Maybe for like older players returning could have the opportunity to draw from these draw tickets or the draw ticket banner. So alright, so that's it for that. Next thing is going to be related to the Chasm of Challenges. Another quest was added to it today. Next thing after is going to be skill boards. So there are two skill boards. They have returned again. And I like the fact that they're doing this because that way it will help out players who are trying, or like brand new players or returning players, veteran players, whatever. It'll help them out a lot, especially when, say, like for example, myself, I'm short on skills and I need a good skill board. So the skills, there are two skill boards in this one, and big thanks to Ryuji because me and Roman numerals do not get along. So skill board A has attack boost 8 max, Lux 2 attack boost 6 max, defense boost 5 max, second chance max, and SP gauge 2 attack boost 8 max. Board B contains SP gauge 2 attack boost 7 max, SP gauge 1 attack boost 7 max, and SP gauge 0 attack boost 7 max as well, and a defense boost 6 in it that is not max. So not bad. Definitely going to pick these up whenever I do save 2,000 jewels because I am in need of skills, especially with the recent medals that I pulled from the banner that we got last Thursday. I definitely need them, especially the defense boost. So that'll be great to have. These skill boards, they do go away on April the 30th. So you have what, a little over a week to pick them up. So that's it for that. Next thing that we're going to be talking about is related to a tweet that was posted in both the JP and Global Twitter accounts. So with these boards right here, or excuse me, with these two medals, to celebrate Global's 3rd anniversary, JP and Global's Twitter polled users for their favorite medals. Dual Wield Roxas EX and Illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora and Riku EX can now be evolved to Superburst and upgraded to Superburst Plus. Now, one thing that I do want to note is that this is or Global pretty much has the same thing except for one thing, and that is the banners, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I read some of this information correctly about that. So the medals, they are upgradable, I believe, in the Global version as of now, but I don't think there are actual banners out for the medals themselves. So, and we're going to talk about the banners here in just a second, but quote me if I'm wrong because I'm not 100% sure on that. So the two medals have also been changed to tier 9 medals, but they still use tier 7 blue fairies when evolving them to 7 stars. When evolving to Superburst, they require 5 copies of their 7-star variant. For example, if you're trying to evolve Dual Wield Roxas EX to Superburst Dual Wield Roxas EX, you need 5 7-star Dual Wield Roxas EX medals to be used as evolution material. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that, and this is why. Because this is another way for Square to get money from us, because there is also a banner release at the moment where you can actually get the copies that you need to evolve Roxas, or say the, what is it, the, where you at, the Illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora and Riku EX medal. you can pull for the other 5 copies that you need to be able to awaken it to Superburst, or to give it the Superburst ability. So I am not a fan of that. I wish they did not do that. I wish they could have taken it another route, where say maybe we could have used the tier 7's dual Meow Wows to actually evolve them, and then to get the Superburst Plus ability, maybe we can use the tier 9 dual Meow Wows to get them to that Superburst Plus. That's just me though, but seeing the fact that we need to spend extra jewels to be able to evolve them even further, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I hope they will change that. Hopefully the community is able to let them know that, you know, it's not the right way to do things, in my opinion. They used tier 9 dual Meow Wows on upgrading to Superburst Plus. Evolving to Superburst gives them 5 trade slots instead of the 3 trade slots as EX medals. Also, Superburst HD, I don't know if it's in this post or not, I don't believe so. So, Superburst HD Terra, Superburst HD Ventus, and Superburst HD Aqua, and Superburst HD Terra, Ventus, and Aqua can also get the Superburst Plus upgrades in this update as well. So, and we're going to talk about that as well, because if you did miss out on getting the Superburst HD Terra, Ventus, and Aqua, or Superburst TVA, you do have another chance of picking it up. So we'll talk about that here in just a second. So that's it for that post right there. The next one is the brand new avatar board. So Vivi, we finally get an avatar for freaking Vivi, man. I was wondering when they were going to pop up with this. So dress as Vivi with this new avatar board. This avatar board, or the Vivi board, does last up until April the 29th. It costs 2,500 jewels. You do get the SP gauge 1. Let me double check on my skills again, because you guys know how I am with this. So, Vivi, you get SP gauge 1 attack boost 9 max. You also get a Lux attack boost 9 that is not max, and you also get a Sleep EX2 100% and a magic gem. The Vivi's hat gives a skill perk to +10, which is nice, which is very, very nice. But in general though, yes, cosmetic wise, on point. But when it comes to the skills itself, there's only one max skill that is actually going to be used. I mean, you got Sleep EX 100%, but honestly, who uses that? I mean, for myself, I don't even think I've touched a single one except for like Status EX, which is all 3 of them together. But nowadays, and I could be wrong, I mean, you never know, people might still be using them. I guess I'll speak for myself when I say that I have not used it. But in general though, this avatar board, only one max skill, which is that SP gauge 1 attack boost 9, is really like the only big plus about this. Like if they were to have added like more max skills to this instead of what they have right now, then these avatar board, yeah, the Vivi avatar boards will definitely be worth it. But in general though, you're really just grabbing it for the cosmetics of Vivi and the 1 strong max skill, or the attack skill that's in it. So that's about it. So up to you guys as to whether or not you want to pick it up, but I don't know. I feel like it's an easy skip unless you want to dress up like Vivi. You know, it's very nice actually. So yeah, again, this does go away on April the 29th. Next thing that we're going to be talking about, let me get it to the right screens, is going to be the banner itself. So, Dual Weird Roxas, or Superburst Dual Weird Roxas, there is a banner for it so that you can get more copies of the 7-star version of Roxas. Let me get to the right area. So, with this banner specifically, let me make sure that I am where I need to be. I don't think I am. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So, Dual Weird Roxas EX returns. Evolve him to Superburst and then upgrade him with Superburst Plus today. This banner does feature 1 7-star Dual Weird Roxas EX per pull, 1 trade medal for Dual Weird Roxas EX, and 10 limited time VIP coins. Now, the other thing that I do want to talk about as well with this medal, and if you want to go into details of Dual Weird Roxas now, I guess I should have jumped into that as well. So, with Dual Weird Roxas, he is now a tier 9 once you upgrade him to Superburst. Reverse power 3 gauges multiplier for an AoE medal is at 49.74 to 58.79. That is a very strong multiplier, a very strong upgrade for an old tier 7 medal. So that is not that bad of a boost for this medal, and I like that. And this is one thing that I want to ask you guys in the comment section below, because I want to try to see if they continue doing this, where where if they want to upgrade old metals in the future, then this will be a good opportunity to kind of start preparing ourselves as to like which metals it is that we would like to see upgraded. So in the comment section below, let me know which metals it is that you would like to see upgraded. Let us choose two, so that way it won't be like flooded with like a huge list of metals. And then whenever we see the next upgrade or next old metals or next batch of old metals upgraded, then we can start adding more to that list. Because what I will do is I will look through the comment section of this video, and then whichever metal I see the most that is posted, I will submit that to Glacy, and then Glacy will send it off to the dev team. And you never know, they might actually be able to upgrade old metals. And it's funny because some of you guys know that I do play Dokkan Battle, and they do this kind of thing where old units, they give them an EZA, which means Extreme Awakening. What that means is basically what's happening right now in Union Cross, where old units or old metals in this game are becoming much stronger after their awakening. So you know, in Union Cross, once you get those dual Meows and the whole tier fairies and whatnot, bam, the metal becomes viable again. Same with in Dokkan Battle, where you do the EZA, you get the metals required to evolve them and whatnot, and then it's like bam, you have a much stronger unit that back in the day used to be strong, and now it's kind of like up there in the meta with all the other metals that are out right now. So I like the way that they're going with this, and I hope they continue to do this and they listen to the community as to what older metals they want to see become better again. So that's great to hear. So again, he is an AoE metal, and for 3 turns buffs reverse power attack by 7 tiers, debuffs the enemy's general power defense by 7 tiers, raises the guilt of all metals by 170%, and damage increases the higher the HP. So 3 turns, you get all those buffs. That is not that bad at all. The Superburst, which of course requires the evolution, the multiplier starts off at 160, then once you get it to the Superburst Plus, it goes up to 200. It is an AoE Superburst attack, and for 3 turns, buffs general PSM attack by 3 tiers. In PvP, this ability activates on slot 3. Now, Superburst Illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora and Riku. The banner is not currently out right now. That banner, to what we know, is coming out on Sunday or Saturday actually, for JP. So the Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora and Riku metal, it is a tier 9 metal, upright speed, 1 gauge, 49.74 to 58.79 is the multiplier, so same thing as Roxas. It is an AoE metal, and for 1 turn buffs the upright attack by 15 tiers, buffs general attack by 10 tiers, debuffs the enemy's ground defense by 10 tiers, debuffs the enemy's speed defense by 15 tiers, raises the guilt of all metals by 170%, increments the enemy's counters by +3, damage increases with higher HP, and it does 1 hit. The Superburst starts off at 180, then once you get it to the Superburst Plus, it'll be at 220. Wow, that's crazy. I thought it was still 200. That's actually very strong. It is a single target Superburst attack, and for 1 turn, buffs upright attack by 5 tiers, buffs general speed attack by 10 tiers, raises the guilt of all metals by 200, and then 250 on the Superburst Plus. And in PvP, this ability activates on slot 3. So, Illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora and Riku has definitely become much stronger. So if you do manage to get the 5 copies, or if you already have the 5 copies, then you got yourself a very strong, brand new, old Superburst metal, pretty much becoming part of like the meta of the game right now. So that's actually really good. And again, guys, I feel like this is a very good sign for a lot of us, especially veteran players who have been playing the game for a while, who does have all of these old metals, and to see the possibility that we could see some of those old metals come back and be in the meta stronger and better than ever. That's a very good sign, so that way we won't have to pull. The only issue with, again, is the fact that we got to get 5 copies just to be able to upgrade it even further. I think that's a little ridiculous. Hopefully they change that in the future. So that's it for the 2 metals right there. And the final thing that we're going to be talking about is the Birth by Sleep metal. So the Birth by Sleep metals now are able to awaken to the Superburst Plus. So real quickly, I'm gonna go through just the Superburst ability themselves. So for Terra, the multiplier Actually, I think they're all the same. Yes, so for all three of the trio medals, the super burst ability now goes up to 150 and then 200 on upgrade. It is an AoE attack, and all three of them does the damage increases when only one enemy remains. In PvP, this ability activates on slot 6. Now, for the Super Burst Plus Terra and Ventus and Aqua, the Super Burst multiplier is at 150, then goes to 200. It is an AoE attack, and damage increases when only one enemy remains. In PvP, this ability activates on slot 6. So, not that bad of an upgrade, but here's the thing that they added to this as well. You know how when the trio medals first came out in January, they were exclusive medals, right? Or excuse me, the TVA medal, it was going to be an exclusive medal because if you had, I think if I remember correctly, if you obtain all three of these medals, and I think if you pull like 5 times, something like that, you were able to get the TVA medal. Now, for anybody who has missed out on the TVA and has extra VIP coins laying around, you can actually pick up the medal itself. So, if you have 150 VIP coins, you are able to actually get a copy of Superburst TVA, which is nice for a lot of players. It's not going to be a good thing for a lot of players who do PvP still, because it's gonna be like their second copy for them to have. So it is possible to get it, guys. There's a whole bunch of trade medals, and then right here you see right there Superburst, Terra, Ventus, and Aqua. So yeah, so you have an opportunity to get it. I kind of wish if I knew this was actually coming out, then yeah, I definitely would have picked up this medal myself, but I'm short 100, which is 10 pulls right there, so 15 pulls in total if you are planning on pulling on any banners from here on out. I think these boards, they do last until, let me find out, let me look real quick at the notices, because it's not here in the notes. Let's see. Okay, so to what Roboloid says, you can get Superburst Terra, Superburst Ventus, and Superburst Aqua in the 3 reprint banners that did appear in the game as well, and they can be upgraded like we mentioned earlier. You can use limited time VIP coins to get the trait medal for the TVA, as well as a copy of the actual medal itself. In 150 coins, unlocking a board will yield another board up to 4 times. So you, oh, whoa. So you can, wow. So if you're able to complete this board, you can actually pop up with another one if you're gonna go all out on this medal. But yeah, I think the board itself, it seems like, I'm gonna assume it goes away on April the 29th. So you have about 10 days to actually pick up all of that. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it though. So very interesting. I like the fact that they are bringing old medals. I was honestly pleasantly surprised. I had a feeling that the Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora and Riku medal was definitely going to be one of them, because it was a medal drawn by Nomura himself, but I was definitely not expecting Dual Wield Roxas. That was a medal that I didn't think was actually going to be up there, that people wanted to see upgraded. So that's pretty nice. And again, guys, let me know in the comment section below, out of all the medals in the game, what 2 medals would you like to see upgraded, given the Super Burst ability and making them stronger again? As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for some future Kingdom Hearts content. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.